KRBE.
If you know the 3-digit extension of the... All
right, let's hit it.
Now time for Roula and Ryan's prank call.
All right, Kevin, if somebody wants to reach out to you and do a prank call, how do they hit you?
It's krbe.com/prank call requests. And today we have an individual who went viral on TikTok. Her mom is on the line to tell us a little about how that went down.
So my daughter made a TikTok that went viral. She did not have any plans on it getting more than probably 20 likes. And it's just a really funny video that just kind of went out of control.
What is the video of?
It's just of her taking a selfie using one of the filters. It just distorts her face.
And so she's up to like millions of likes and comments and everything.
Last time I asked her a couple days ago, she was up to 9.5 million views.
All right. Well, maybe she wants to join me at my TikTok University Production Center.
Yes, I love it.
So maybe we can convince her to
I gotta see this video. Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's just a face distortion filter.
It's just a face of her.
That's crazy.
Going like this.
People are easily entertained.
Her mouth open and just making a silly face. I don't think it's that wild, but
Irvin, our
9 million
digital
maybe we can
gonna make us do that now.
We should probably all try to recreate it for today's digital thing.
Let's do it.
So I would like to call her and allege that I have some type of TikTok school where she has to leave her own school to come to it.
Maybe
it's out of the country, or I don't know. You know, I'll get wild on this here.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Hello.
Good morning, Miss. This is Dustin McAllister calling from Space City Productions, a local influencer agency.
Oh, hello.
Hi, I'm calling in regards to your incredible viral TikTok, if you have a moment.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, very entertaining. Actually calling to invite you to our exclusive school for TikTokers.
Okay. What does that mean? What is it?
So basically we pay you to go viral and give you an education in virility, CapCut, Threads, Twitch, etc., etc.
Okay. Well, content creating and all that stuff isn't really like what I want to do or like my career or anything, so I'm not sure that would be for me.
You would have to leave your school of, untalented losers, to be honest.
I'm sorry.
Listen, how about this? An initial offer, because you've done so well on TikTok, you could, with us, do a daily viral face. We promote it and we split the cash that we get off the ads.
I think I'm okay. Thank you so much, though. But it really was just it randomly went viral, and
yes.
That's not at all what I want to do,
And that's okay. We could actually just contract you to do daily viral faces. Again, we promote it and split the cash. And we want to know if you can do sound effects.
I cannot.
Something we can stamp on the loop with the funny face.
I make a noise with my mouth.
Yes. What would, for example, what would a donkey sound like if we could do like a donkey stamp sound effect on there? Could you do a donkey sound?
I think I'm okay, honestly. Thank you so much, though.
What about an angry cat? We have a lot of luck with the angry cat sounds. Can you do one of those? Oh, God, that was amazing. What about a dolphin?
I think I will have to decline and go. Thank you so much.
But wait. Can you make other faces, though, for these different...
Yes, I can.
You can. Well, I mean, I will tell you the first week of China is in Monaco. It's the most palatial country in Europe. We send you out there. You get to bring a parent with you. If you have a favorite parent you could bring with you?
I am not going out of the country. Thank you, though. No, thank you.
With your parent, though, like your favorite one.
My mother would not go out of the country.
So your father's your favorite?
What?
The week concludes with a competition between TikTokers. It's an alligator jumping competition. Whoever makes it to the end can make the viral videos.
This is a prank, isn't it?
Who would do something like that?
Because Because I've already told you no, and you're asking me to make dolphin noises.
I was hoping you'd make some dolphin noises or donkey noises or something for your mother.
Who is this?
Who do you think she put up to this today?
My mother did this?
Your mother did do this. She did reach out to me. You could be even more famous.
I actually have no clue. I don't know.
Okay. Does she have a favorite prankster that she listens to?
Wait, no. Hold on a minute. Oh, I've listened to you guys.
I don't normally use this accent, but I thought that it might throw you off.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, congratulations on your virility, your viralness.
Thank you so much.
Do you have a message for your mom that we could send to her over the air when we put this on?
Gosh, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that would embarrass her too, but I don't know.
Okay, well, you can put it on TikTok, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably.
All right, sounds good. Do you, you may or may not know what I ask people to say at the end. Can you say these words for me? Can you say Special K pranked me on the Roula and Ryan show?
Yes, Special K pranked me on the Roula and Ryan show.
There you go.
I'm glad that she had her spidey senses on because you don't want our younger ones that are going viral to be duped by TikTok University
Monaco, or
bozos.
what did you say?
Monaco. Because
Yeah.
didn't you go to Monaco for some wedding or something? So that was kind of top of mind.
Where's that at? Where's Monaco at?
Near France.
It's right, you fly into like Nice, and then you just drive like 40 minutes. It's towards the border.
It's the country that has no taxes.
closer to Italy, and
It's its own country, tiny.
It's right in between there.
It's made of all yachts.
That's why everyone goes there. I
Yeah.
guess I don't know why.
A lot of
I went to the
F1,
casino. Casino sucks.
Formula One drivers live there.
Yeah, they do a big race there. I was there the week after that race.
What language do they speak?
Monacan.
No, I'm not kidding.
I think it was French. I thought it was.
Isn't that where Princess Grace was wasn't she the princess
Yes.
of Monaco?
Yeah.
Oh
no,
yeah. But I had a tuxedo because it was a wedding, so I went. I'm like, after the wedding, I'm like, I'm going to the casino because this is where I saw James Bond.
Oh, yeah, you wanted to
And I
gamble
went
like
and
a Bond
I got
man.
some cool photos of like in there, but
In your tux.
I'm so used to Vegas being over the top, big, and it was kind of dinky. I was like, hoping they'd have those cool chips that look like
Oh, is it one of those
rectangles,
things,
like-
Eric, you're saying
Yes,
like
yeah.
what you see on Instagram, but then what it really is?
Yeah.
So it looked more cool and suave and swagger
I mean, it's still cool,
on
but-
Instagram, but when you were there, you're like, it's kind of let down.
Yeah, but just to see
small.
those yachts, I saw that. Remember, I sent you a photo.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Oh,
a famous yacht. It's a yacht that has like 3 poles.
Yes.
It's like a Russian. It's like
It probably
Like a-
wasn't oligarchs
one of those guys that.
or a Microsoft
It's
or an
weird
Amazon or, all those guys have
It's like
yachts.
Those
So what was
guys,
it?
I mean, talk about a different life that we. The last wedding I went to was in Conroe.
those people live. I'm like, there's just so
Also,
much money out there. These
the,
people.
The guy who invented Zara, he is one of the richest men in the world,
yeah.
and he has a yacht out there,
Everyone
too.
wants yachts, like
Yachts.
Zuckerberg, all these Facebook dudes,
Well, I
Amazon
remember
dudes.
over the summer, Jeff
They're a lot to
Bezos'
maintain.
yacht is $500 million.
It's nuts.
I want to see
million.
a show just on what's inside. What makes up a $500 million
And you have
yacht?
to hire like security to always be around there.
You've got a
because
crew.
Pirates are coming or something.
I think they
Oh
spend.
my God! Yeah,
like,
think about that.
Don't they spend like $20 million a year just maintaining it?
Probably.
Yes, I think a yacht could probably outrun pirates because they have
sure it's
those,
not like those-
smaller boats.
Super jets.
Tankers that get
Speed up!
Yeah, the tankers cannot outrun them.
Man.
Thank you, H-Town, for emailing me. And Friday we will have, I have an idea for someone for a homeowners association situation.
God.
where
That
you-
HOA,
That's how to get to
honey.
people's boiling points.
Oh,
man. When the
the
HOA starts
HOA.
messing with you. Coming up next, we were going to get somebody some closure. I understand she's worried about a guy that she was dating and he just disappeared.
Well, a lot of times people seek closure from something romantic or they got ghosted. That is the case here. Let's see what happens next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
We're in your life and then all of a sudden they're not in your life and you want to know what happened.
And it could be romantic, it could be family, it could be long lost friends, people that just don't take your calls or won't respond back when you try to reach out, whether it's on Facebook or direct messages or text messages or phone calls, whatever it is. You come to us at krbe.com. Eric will get with you, get your story, get the person in touch with you because they're not answering your correspondence, but they are corresponding with Eric. So here we go. Karen's on the line. Tell us why she needs closure. Good morning, Karen.
Good morning.
Hey, Karen, so who is it you're seeking closure from this morning?
I'm just trying to find out what happened to Ethan.
Okay, who's Ethan in your life?
We've only been on 3 dates. I've known him a short while, but we had 3 great dates, and
then he just disappeared out of my life. He said he wanted to, that he had to drive to San Antonio to see his sister, and then that's it. Like, I'm not hearing from him. He's not answering his phone. He just disappeared, and I'm like worried sick, and I don't know what happened. I don't know what's happening to her, what happened to him.
How long's it been?
I just want to know that he's okay. 2 weeks.
Well, Eric, he's alive, right?
Yes, no, he's alive.
Okay.
So,
because we've actually
Fool
had
me
that
once,
happen.
shame on me.
Or somebody
Fool me
passed.
twice. No, I always ask.
But he's alive.
Shame on, don't get fooled again.
Yeah.
No, I wanted to know, though, you said he had to drive to San Antonio to see his sister. What's wrong?
He wouldn't tell me. He just said he had to go see his sister. He was like worried about her on the third date, and he was like, I have to drive out there. And after that, I haven't heard anything.
How did you guys meet each other?
2 of our friends set us up on a blind date.
Okay, so you had what you said, 3 great dates, and then he just ghosts, and you want to know what's going on.
Well, let's find out.
Yes, absolutely.
Hold on. Let me welcome him to the show, Karen, and then y'all can have your conversation. Ethan, welcome to the Roula and Ryan Show. Thanks for joining us today.
Hi, yeah, thanks for having me.
Ethan, you heard all that. First of all, why don't you say good morning to Karen?
Hi, Karen.
I've been worried sick. I'm so glad to hear your voice. Where have you been? What's going on?
Listen, I did not mean to scare you. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I think you've just been making this a little bit more than it was. You know what I mean? We went on a few dates. I just didn't really feel the chemistry. I'm just kind of cutting my losses here.
Wait. You told her that you had to go out of town because your sister was in some kind of serious situation and you didn't let her know?
And that's just made up? Is that how you got out of it? There is no serious situation?
We had no chemistry. We were barely talking on that last date.
We weren't talking because I thought you were in deep pain about your sister.
Wow. So hold on. Let me ask this question. Ethan, did you make up the thing about your sister because it was so awkward for you on the third date? You're like, how am I going to get out of this?
Basically, yeah.
But you thought it'd be easier to get out of this whole thing by just lying instead of just telling the truth and say, hey, no offense, but it's not working out for me. I think you're a good person. Just we're not compatible.
Yeah, why would he do that?
Why would I do that, Ryan? Have you ever tried to just tell someone straight to their face, like, I just don't like you, I find you boring and uninteresting, and I don't want to see you again?
Boring? I don't understand. How could you say I'm boring? Like, I keep the conversation going. I'm boring?
First of all, I mean, nothing to talk about. We sat in silence on our last date. I just really feel like she's creating a narrative here that just it doesn't exist. And the reason, why I'm coming up with these excuses is because this just happens a lot. Women will, I'm not trying to overgeneralize women, but they'll make up these stories. They'll make the stakes, so much higher than they are. They overthink things. And it just keeps happening.
Well, if this is happening to you a lot, you're the common denominator.
Yeah, you're putting out the wrong message, the wrong vibe.
Maybe you're boring.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe
or maybe he's boring, right?
You didn't get physical, did you?
No.
Didn't get that far.
Was there ever even a kiss?
No. We hugged. We didn't make it back to his apartment. We didn't make it back to his place because he said he had to go. But we had 3 great dates.
But are they great dates if you had 3 dates and you didn't even do anything more than hug?
Well, yeah, because Karen, I was going to say, I would, as a woman, be like, okay, it's the third date. He hasn't tried to kiss me, and I'm really into this guy. So what's going on here?
Maybe dating's changed.
But the third date, he said something was wrong with his sister. He said he had a problem with his sister. That's why he wasn't talking. And so on the third date, the first 2 dates, he was talking.
All right, but first and second date, no kiss. And you're leading into the third, and you're thinking, man, I haven't even been kissed yet by this guy, but I really like him. And then he scuttles off saying there's some important thing with his sister, and you never hear from him. So, yeah, unfortunately, gut punch is happening. He's not that into you, and he just didn't want to tell you. And at least he's telling us. Otherwise, he would have ghosted Eric, too.
I think messages to all men out there, just be better.
Tell the truth.
Be nice. Blame it on yourself.
Sure.
Think of a new way to say it's not
I'm
you,
not
it's
ready
me.
for this.
Yeah.
Ethan,
I'm not
thanks
ready for this.
At least having the phone call so you could be on with Karen. Sorry, Karen, it didn't work out. It's not really the best thing to hear, but it's the truth. And now you know. He's okay. He just is not that into you. And you're not into him anyway.
And I'm sure you're not
He's
boring.
too.
I understand. Thank you.
All right. Good luck. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Okay. I mean, do you think there's anything valid to what he's saying that sometimes women will build something up in their head more than what it actually is?
I don't think it's a women thing.
It could be
it's
anybody,
a person
really.
thing. It's absolutely goes both ways. It's not just about women, and it just whatever you're feeling, it might be more amplified than what they are, and you're just real excited. But honestly, Sam, wouldn't you as a girl be like, okay, we're going into the third date, and all we've done is hug.
No
this guy
kiss.
doesn't like me.
Yes.
I'd be worried already.
Yeah.
I'd be like, gosh, I really like him, but this is weird. Why doesn't he kiss me?
Why is he not trying anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So already he had put, I mean, at least he wasn't like,
He was
we've had-
respectful.
Yeah, we've had people on Closure before where the guy was like, well, I was going to sleep with her one last time even though I didn't want her anymore just
Right.
because. So at least he didn't mislead her that way.
Would you say it's a safe bet that most people have a kiss on the second date?
I don't know.
I don't even know anymore.
I know, right?
What the rules are or what it is?
Yeah.
I think if there's chemistry, it just happens.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the first date. It could be.
Everyone's
I
afraid
mean,
of
I do
rejection.
find it a little odd the third date.
Yeah.
3 dates and not a
Personally.
kiss?
First date for a lot of
First
people
date or-
probably happens because maybe there's a lot of talking beforehand.
Yes, and then you're like kind of ending the night. You go in for a hug. The chemistry's there.
Because if you met on an app and you were already exchanging messages, if you're excited about this date or you kind of an idea who the person is, and then you meet the person and you are physically attracted to them.
yes,
Totally normal.
You can't
kiss on the
help
first
it.
date.
That's
Uh-huh.
the key right
How many
there.
people do you think are listening right now and they got those butterflies?
Oh, yeah.
The stuff that we all have at the beginning
The
of a
new
relationship.
butterflies.
Like-
or they're on the edge of
Excited
their
about the
seat, Eric, because
prospect
they're
of-
waiting for the call back or the text back or the
Be in high school
the big
even.
date's going to happen.
Yeah, but when
tonight
you're
or
falling
tomorrow.
in love and you get those butterflies and you're so positive with all the possibilities that could happen.
I call it the magic love diet because when you have those butterflies, you don't gain weight ever.
that's how Jules
It's like a
is. My
total
best
magic
friend.
love
Yes.
diet.
She's like, I hate that feeling. It's terrible. It makes me
Why?
not want to eat.
Yes,
I
what's
get all
great about
stressed
it.
out. All this stuff. I love butterflies. Like if I do a fancy date with Mark and I'm getting like dolled up, like I'll get butterflies for that, and that's such a fun feeling because it like you said, when you first started dating somebody, I feel like that was like a natural thing, and then sometimes you get set in your ways, and
I think you can keep
yeah,
them too.
life happens.
Like you
So.
just brought up a good point. Like on a
fun.
date night, all couples should have date nights at least once a week. I think if you can.
Once a week? That's expensive.
Yeah,
No, I mean
Take babysitters and-
it doesn't have to be
Mine's like
expensive.
homework.
A date can be anything. A date
For
can
me and
be
Tassos,
just
it's going to the grocery store
going to the
together. without
grocery store
kids.
together. It can be anything. But I
We
mean, as
didn't
long
reel
as
about
you know
that.
you get
Yeah.
out together and you spend time together.
I'm going to Cabo this weekend. This will be the first time my wife and I have been away since January. I guess.
Are you going without the kids?
Wow.
No kids. It's our friend's birthday, having a birthday celebration.
Do you have butterflies?
Oh, I hope so. I'm excited about it.
You are? Yeah. Did you buy some
Just
new clothes?
so we
and she
can-
bought new clothes?
So we can just hang out. Mostly swimsuits.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Just
Yeah.
hanging out.
Yeah.
Listen to Kevin. We've seen what your
I
bathing
always
suits
love
look like,
going on
Kevin.
trips
Not
just
your
to
bathing
buy
suits,
things.
Kev.
Kevin, your bathing suit's like an eye patch.
I mean, come on, you're going to Mexico.
Yeah, but I'm going with friends and that.
Oh, they're going to appreciate it as well.
Oh, you wanted to wear a Speedo?
He's been going to the gym a lot.
Yeah,
Not
right.
showering, but he's going to the gym.
Found that out a couple days ago. Can't ever live that down, Eric.
Nope.
You
nope,
can
nope.
never
Doesn't
live
shower
that down.
all
I was going
day
to
after
text
the
him
gym.
last night about 9:30 and say, you know what, now would be a great time for a shower.
Get that gym funk off of your body.
Last
Nope,
night you
not
kept,
Eric.
you kept telling Eric he was going to get ringworm, and then so I'm like, what is ringworm? I'm
It's a
Googling
fungus.
it, make sure you don't
texting
get it.
I'm
You put that
typing
on
it
your
up.
phone?
I'm like, what is ringworm? And now I'm going to get all these weird ads.
Yeah, your fiance is going to be like, okay, dude.
There's like lotion
You got
for
some
it.
explaining
It's
to do.
fine.
I mean,
with you?
it's athlete's foot. It's just it can go anywhere.
It's athlete's foot all
Yeah.
over the body.
Yeah, anywhere on the body.
It's legit. Like it looks like a ring.
Mm-hmm.
In high school, all the
it's not
wrestlers
a
would
worm.
get it. No,
It's not an
It's just
actual
like
worm,
it just
kids.
looks
Don't
like
get
a
worried.
circle on your
Fungus.
body. But like all the wrestlers always got ringworm.
Because of the mat?
I
Or is it
just
so?
think they were just dirty. To be
yeah,
The
honest.
only time
heard
I've
about
ever
that.
seen the
Heard about
rings
that.
is when
Yeah.
people do that cupping, where they heat the,
No,
where they put
that's
the cups all over
that
their
is
back.
not ringworm.
That's totally different.
Yeah.
A lot of them
Lord.
they don't heat those. Mark was able to do that when he was an athletic trainer. The cupping thing is supposed to just release all the pressure in your body.
We did that in the
toxins.
studio here with special
Pull the
K
devil
once.
out of your
Did
soul.
you? I loved it.
Yeah.
I had it a few times. That's weird.
They for up
I
in the
think
studio.
it feels really good.
They put some fire up in there,
You
and
did
then
fire for yours?
yeah,
Mm,
yeah,
pulled
and
the-
then
It's like a
It
candle.
was glass.
Grandmas in European villages have been doing that, I think, for centuries. And then Gwyneth Paltrow showed up one time with dots on her back, those big
Yeah.
smoke circles, and everyone's like, "What's that?"
Oh,
and then became
weird.
cupping.
And
But
then,
people in
Yeah.
sports have known about it for a long time.
what was the other one?
Ours, we don't-
Canoodling or whatever. What's it called?
Canoodling's just
Or
kissing.
something where they put a thing in your ear and they light something on fire.
yeah.
Oh, the candle?
Candling.
What's it called?
Candling.
Candling?
Like, we did that here for Try
Where
It
the
Tuesday with
earwax?
Mumbles. Yeah, we did the
That was
funnel.
all BS.
It with the wax. It did not work.
It didn't work?
No,
I
I
did it
thought
for
it did.
Mark, and it worked.
No, don't remember we had
What do you
Mumbles
do?
here. We didn't
It's
work.
so gross. It is
You
so
put a
Eric got
cone?
that electric ear cleaner thing from As Seen on TV, and that didn't work
That-
either, right?
That wouldn't
I didn't buy
work?
that one.
I thought you brought it in here
I
years
can't
ago.
remember what I buy. I
Well,
buy
The
so
electric
much
ear
crap.
cleaner thing.
the only
The
ear
candle
cleaning.
one was so foul because it's supposed to like work off your earwax earwax. You lay on your side. So like I did it for Mark because he was having
So you put
like
a candle
ear
up
issues.
to your ear?
It's a special candle. It's a special candle. You can buy it like at
Pumpkin
CVS,
spice?
Walgreens,
You don't
or anything.
pour the wax in your ear,
No,
do you?
you lay. It's like think of a long candle, like a long cylinder candle
Kind of
that
a wedding,
fits in your
like a stick.
ears. Yes, like a stick candle, and you lay down on the sofa or wherever, and then you prop it in your ear and you light it, and it's like your ear wax is. I feel like is what
That's so
like.
dumb. That does not work.
What
I think it's
keeps
supposed to
it
create a
lit.
vacuum of sorts.
Yeah, because your earwax.
Our friend that did
But
our
aren't we
ear-
supposed
the
to have
wax,
our
and
earwax,
then-
guys? Didn't we learn you're not supposed to get rid of that?
I know, but that's so gross.
We learned from Dr. Ellie about earwax, and then we actually
the
went
ear
in
cleaning?
as a group, and we had them clean it out professionally, and it was foul because they show you the
The video?
jug,
Oh.
the jug of
I
water.
see that.
Stuff they pull
Nobody
out of
needs to
your
see
ear
that.
canal.
Just
No.
TikTok
That is
videos.
gross.
No,
It
Where she
was. It did
does
not
that.
feel good. She said a lot of people really
don't
enjoyed
like
it.
that.
I did not enjoy that
it
tickling.
was intense.
I did not like that pressure.
No.
People are texting us.
Like
It's
it's
called
drowning.
wicking, Sam.
Wicking.
Wicking.
Yeah.
Excuse
I
me.
think it's good.
Wicking sounds like something like Stevie Nicks would do.
Like a
That's
Wiccan
Wiccan.
nurse. Wiccan
You're
nurse.
thinking of the witches.
Witches.
Oh yeah,
She was on Saturday Night Live this
Witches.
past weekend and did not do well.
yeah. She was
Really?
terrible. I was
She
so bummed.
sang in one tone the whole
Well, yeah.
time.
What is
She
it
sounds like a sick goat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old is she now? At some point, your voice just aged.
So she's same age as my dad, so that like 75, 76, something
yeah,
like
same
that.
with Dolly. Dolly Parton's voice has aged. I mean, she had that new album that came out.
Oh,
but
Rockstar?
It sounds, her voice is older.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound as strong. All right, guys, go to krbe.com. Get in touch with Eric if you need some closure from someone. If you need closure. Okay, coming up next, Married at First Sight. Sam, is this a show you watch or you don't?
Married at First Sight. I have seen it.
Okay.
I haven't seen the most recent season.
Which
though.
one is that one? Is that on?
Well, that's
Netflix?
where they're married at first sight. Isn't Dr. She comes in here.
Oh my God, Vivian.
Yes.
Cole.
Yeah,
Dr.
cool.
Viviana Cole's on that, isn't
She
she?
used to be the first like 10 seasons.
I thought
Yeah.
she was on it, and that's how she met her husband, and now she's a therapist for that.
Oh.
Well, there's some back
We'll deep dive.
behind the scenes of Married at First Sight, which is a good thing to know if you are a Houstonian who might come across a casting call because a lot of them happen here. A lot of them happen here. That's why there's so many bachelors and bachelorettes in the Houston area for ABC. We'll talk about it next in Scoop on the Roula.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Please welcome Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
104.1 KRBE.
It is brought to you by Taqueria Sarandas. Hey, I want to remind you guys that next week, Post Malone is doing not one but two shows at the Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion on Tuesday and Wednesday. So to celebrate that, Monday we are going to be hooking you up with tickets at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. So you got 5 chances, right? So you got 8, 10, 1, 3, and 5. We're going to play a quick game of Post Malone or Post Baloney. Is it Maloney or Baloney?
Maloney or baloney?
If you're caller 104, we're going to tell you a phrase, and you tell us, did Post Malone actually say that, or is that just a bunch of baloney?
Okay.
So here's an example.
Yeah, give me an example.
I'm the biggest Bud Light advocate in the whole universe. Of course he said that because his face is on the cans. He has his own Post Malone
These
Bud
are all
Light.
commercials he used
So
to be
yes,
in.
he said that. You get it right, you win tickets. If you get it wrong, move on to the next caller. So Monday.
You got a 50-50 chance of guessing right.
Good point.
Sure. Unless you really know Post Malone and all the things that he said. There you go. All right. So if you have wanted to be a reality show contestant, well, this is a very easy thing. Somehow you just get into the system because once you go to one Bachelor or Bachelorette casting call, they just got you in the system for ABC. There are a lot of casting calls that come through Houston. And, people have told us from all sides of it. I remember I was at a department store one time and the girl that was helping me, I don't know how it came up that she was a Bachelorette on a Bachelor season. I really honestly don't know. Oh, because I said to her, I don't know why you look so familiar. And I had not watched any of this Bachelor season. And I felt like she just was familiar. Sometimes that happens to me. If I've ever met you, I said, have I met you before? I feel like some people are real familiar. Oh, you probably know me because I was on Bachelor. I go, you were? Which
I
one?
don't watch that show.
It was the one with the guy that opened up the bar here. He had
Oh,
two
no.
seasons.
Was he from Austin and they moved
Yeah.
here? He has
The heck's his
had a
name,
beard.
Sam? Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart.
Not a beard,
I know
but he
y'all
had
know
a-
him.
Oh my God.
Goatee.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, Dagwoods was his bar.
Yeah, what is that guy's name?
Somebody
I
text me
see
his name,
face.
37530. Brad. Was his name Brad? Was it Brad?
Was it Brad Underwood?
Brad?
No, Brad.
Wilcox? Brad Wilmore? What the heck's his name? Anyway, she was on the second time he was on, I think, because he was on the first time and he proposed to the girl. It didn't work out.
That's
and then
not
he was
fair.
on the
You gotta do
second
it twice.
time. Yeah, Brad. What the heck was his last name? Isn't it weird how he was like so top of mind? Anyway, so there are a lot of different rules on being on reality shows, and we've learned a lot from the Houstonians who have told us what the rules were behind the scenes. But if you are a fan,
Womack.
Brad Womack, thank you. I knew there was a W
Back in
somewhere.
2012, 12, he opened the bar. Dogwood.
Related to Leanne?
Not Leanne Womack's brother.
The one in Midtown? Dogwood? In
Yeah.
Midtown?
It's still open, right? Yes or no?
It's been a minute.
Oh,
before-
yeah.
since I've been
I have a
there.
baby.
I used to go there all the time though, and I loved it. But
Well, if you want to be on Married at
Cut your
First Sight, obviously you have to want to get married at first sight. That is the actual name of the game. You're going to get married at first sight. They would like to let you know that this is not just for TV. There are no loopholes. You are actually getting married legally.
How's that
in
going to
the
make
United
you feel, though?
States.
Because she's not really into you. She's just into the idea of being married, or vice versa. He's
Well,
not.
both people.
It's just basically
You're on the show to get married at first sight.
plug in the groom or the bride. It could be anybody.
Just regular dating.
yeah, that's true. When you
Marriage
put
is
it that way,
50-50.
Ryan.
I mean, they're
Here's-
not really in love with you. You can't be in love with somebody instantaneous.
It's at first sight, Ryan. Love at first sight.
You can be
Married at first
attracted.
sight. Have you
right
ever heard
at
that
first.
phrase? Love at first sight. People fall in love at
At
first
first
sight.
sight.
Yeah, some people say that first. They go, as soon as I saw her, I told my
I
friend,
knew it was,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm
they were
gonna
the
marry
one.
her.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they say that, but really they said, I'm going to sleep with her big time tonight.
Yeah, that's
Then they
so
change
cute.
it
I
to,
think
but they don't tell their mate that later
Yeah.
on.
Or I would like to.
No, I'm going to.
Well, that sounds a little creepy, Eric. Ick. Okay,
Positive input out
contestants
there.
are not allowed to work during the filming. So if you can't quit your job, you can't be
Oh
on
my
Married at First
gosh.
Sight. And the show will let you know from the get-go, yes, we expect you to get married, and no, we will not help you pay for divorce if this doesn't work out. So we really want you to want to be married. The weddings have to be small. You can't have more than 20 people. They do not want anybody with baggage. If you've been married before, you've had kids, they do not want that because
Oh.
they want as few strings
Screw
attached
you.
as possible.
yeah, I
That's
don't
not
view my
baggage.
child as baggage.
Yeah, you guys suck.
Well, because think about it, then they have to get into baby mama drama or baby daddy drama, and they don't want that. They just want people who've
They
never
want it
been married,
simple.
have no kids.
Yes.
Just keep it simple, stupid. Right?
Yep.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
Contestants are filmed for up to 12 hours a day, so you know you're in for it every single day for 12 hours, and they'll give you $150 a day as your pay. But you still have to pay for everything else on your own.
What?
What?
150? That's
you gotta-
it for 12 hours of work?
Yeah, you got to quit your job to work for basically minimum wage.
Right, and if he quit his job, who's paying the bills?
And here's the other crazy thing:
Yeah, if you get married, you got no
You
job.
both have
Yeah,
no
you have no
jobs.
jobs.
That is a
Yeah,
terrible...
both of y'all have to quit your jobs to be on the show to get married at first sight, where they won't pay for the divorce, but they will pay for the wedding. Only 20
Congratulations,
people.
you're married to a stranger and you're unemployed.
yeah. People
Also,
do
we're- Oh, go ahead.
anything to get on television. Drive
Right.
to Cleveland.
Oh, yeah.
Texas,
Come on.
not
Come on.
Ohio.
It took me a little bit. I was
Sam
drinking my
and
coffee.
Kevin?
Sam and
Yes,
Kevin were
we
on Bar
did
Rescue, but were they?
We were not. That
You
was
were
so embarrassing.
edited
Kevin and I
out.
gave our life to that.
We gave like 5 hours of our lives to be on TV
For a blink.
and really
1
commented
second.
about
1 second.
everything, and that was it. Kev was
See,
on
you
it more
guys
than
were
I was.
you're too fake. You
I
guys,
felt
because
like
you guys
we were-
said, "Oh, we're gonna do these. We're gonna make these faces. We're gonna do all this stuff."
Uh-huh.
They
You weren't-
told us to.
You weren't natural
Yeah.
enough, I guess, for these idiots.
They didn't actually really even show any of the
Except for the bug they planted.
guest.
What?
Tell what the
you
bug
couldn't
they
eat-
planted.
They put a bug in my drink, and they put like other stuff in my drink,
You know what
and
the
that
problem
wasn't
was,
even on
Sam?
the show.
John Taffer wasn't hosting that day. They brought in
Oh.
the other guy.
B team.
Yeah,
So that B team's going to make themselves look good. They don't want you guys to
No.
outshine them.
yeah. They'd
Like
be
every
"Who's
shot,
that?"
they
How
want
can
to
we
be.
see the episode where we see y'all for a blink? Where is it? Where do you find that?
I think we found it on YouTube.
I think we did.
Did
Yeah, I think it was on YouTube.
Are you kidding when you say 1 second?
Yeah,
no,
it was a
literally,
blink.
it was a blank. It was embarrassing.
Man.
I
Especially
cannot
because we-
It was
believe-
embarrassing in the sense because we talked it up, like
Yes.
assuming we were going to be the stars.
Yeah.
Of this episode.
Yeah,
You're
this
on
is
the
gonna
cutting
be-
room
I
floor.
really thought I was going to be like, oh my god, people are going to recognize me.
Yes. Career launch into something new. Reality
I
stars.
really kind of thought that. I'm not going to lie.
Here we go.
Time for the Roula and Ryan Show on KRBE to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
Kevin, you're going to go "Ugh," again. Here we go. After more than a decade of back and forth, TxDOT is finally breaking ground this week on their I-45 expansion project.
Where?
Listen to this. They're holding 2 public meetings about the next
Really?
phases. This comes as the massive $13 billion project continues to draw criticisms for its plans to widen the freeway. It's going to add lanes and widen
It's gonna
I-45.
be it's Sam's front door when she opens her door.
Literally, it's going to be over.
They're going
like,
to pay
my
Sam
house.
to move her
It's
house.
going to widen I-45 from
So
downtown
annoying.
north to Beltway 8.
This sucks.
Opponents from StopTex.I45 say they're concerned that even for the people who don't lose their homes, because a lot of people are going to lose their homes in neighborhoods, they're going to be affected by poor air quality, more noise, and pollution. And listen to this, the project won't be done until 2045.
Oh, my God.
It takes a while to widen the concrete, y'all.
2045.
So it's a very slow go.
It's
very
But it is so
Why
major.
is this a thing?
They're taking out the entire elevated part next to the George R. Brown Convention Center, and they're going to drop that underground so people can't live under it anymore. And then they're going to get rid of Pierce Elevated. Like, are they just going to leave it there? Are they going to tear it down?
No. At one point, I heard they were going to leave the Pierce Elevated and turn it into a park because people want to go up on a bridge and stroll around.
And by then,
the post works. People go up and they look at the skyline.
Well, that's a building.
That's a building. It's not a
in
ramp.
2045, who knows what they're going to be doing back
I know.
then?
We'll be flying by then.
Yeah, drones will be everywhere.
We'll be on drones.
Nobody will care.
I'm born and raised Houstonian, and I still remember when there were houses at Chimney Rock and 59. And I remember when they had to move the houses to expand the feeder road so you could turn onto Chimney Rock off the freeway. I still remember those houses. When those houses were like zoned off. I was like, oh my God, those people have to move now.
And it's kind of just a blank area now, just like construction
because they bought out
materials
all
are
of
there.
What is it they call eminent domain? Where they use their powers to just basically take the people's property.
And if you haven't been to Fountain View in 59 in a while, where the Firehouse Saloon used to be, that entire thing is a huge complex now for El Bolillo Bakery. It is giant. It's a gas station. It's a bakery. It's all this stuff where the Firehouse Saloon footprint was. I didn't know they could fit that much stuff there.
It's amazing when they take something down.
Oh, yes.
How they could build up a high rise.
Yeah, like one parking lot in downtown can turn into the tallest building we have.
28 floors. Coming up next, we're going to give you the Say It for Sabrina phrase, and we're going to get into the rapid fire quiz.
Who's going to get the belt this week?
It is your chance to entertain your children with Paw Patrol coming to town at the Hobby Center, and we will also make you a finalist for a VIP upgrade of premium seating in one of the first 5 rows.
How many callers?
Interactive. So we need 5 contestants. 7 months. I'm sorry. God, I haven't done that in a while. 833-390-KRBE is our phone number. 5 contestants. We're going to play along for you for the rapid fire quiz next on the Roula and Ryan Show.